Previously on Agency Thrills.
The Universal Orlando Informer Meetup.
10 out of 10. 10 Irish cloves, 4-star cloves, everything Irish. Pots of gold. 10 pots of gold. They said this is the vegan sausage and peppers.
Some chicken tacos with extra cheese. And just like that, it's the next day. Now, we got here a little bit later. I will say usually we like to be here at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's about 5:30. Our main focus today is IOA. Now, again, just to catch you up, there are going to be 2 restaurants that are automatically open for free food for the Orlando Informer, and that is going to be Cafe 4 and Burger Digs. One thing I do want to say is that IOA is going to be extremely busy no matter when you come here, especially with an Orlando Informer. And unfortunately, we're right here next to the holidays, so you're going to be dealing with massive crowds. Now, one thing I will say is that if you want to go ahead and get something to eat or do some of the shorter wait time rides like Dr. Doom's Fearfall or Spiderman, those are going to have short times compared to any of the other roller coasters here on IOA. We just looked at the wait times. Jurassic Park River Adventure is only 5 minutes. So we're going to go over there, get in the back seat so we don't get too soaked. Helpful tip for you. If you don't want to get soaked in there, go into the back seat. Do not make my mistake and go to the front seat last time.
What we think.
Alright, so it is night 2. We're starting off here with the first restaurant that's open. It's Cafe 4. And it is an Italian-themed restaurant. Gonna do the Italian... Look at this authentic Italian dishes here. We've got chicken Alfredo, I say a little hesitantly. Never judge a book by its cover. It is, fettuccine noodles, Alfredo sauce, some chicken, and a breadstick. And we got some pepperoni pizza. And you see what this is here? This is cheesecake. See that itty bitty little tiny thing on the front there? That's the strawberry of the strawberry cheesecake.
Well, I mean, the cheesecake itself is pink.
Come on out. Start with something simple. This breadstick. Ooh, the breadstick's actually warm.
Yeah.
That breadstick's actually really good. Very garlicky. Very garlicky. Fettuccine. Oh, okay. There's a little more sauce than it looks like. I don't want, a super big bite of this. Some chicken. And here we go. Like a lot of the things, it needs some salt and pepper. It is incredibly bland. Sorry, just gonna be honest. It tastes nothing like cheese. I don't even know how to explain that. It tastes like water. No tea, no shade, all pink lemonade. I'm sorry. I just gotta be 100% honest. Matthew, try that and see if your opinion differs.
Nothing is going to make me unhappy right now. Georgia just won the SEC championship, so... Oh, God. No.
That Alfredo, that Alfredo tastes like water.
That is a... All right, friends. We're going to always be authentic and honest with you. That is an HE double hockey sticks no from me. That is a 1 out of 10 no. Now let me try, since you tried that first, let me try this cheesecake first. I got the pizza for you.
Oh, I'm still gonna bite of that pizza.
Get a little bit of everything here. It's strawberry cheesecake. It's a lot better than that. Is it as good as like the bread pudding or the key lime at Thunder Falls Terrace? No. Will it suffice as a snack? Yes. This is I'd say a 6 out of 10. Why don't you give one a try, Mikey?
I'm gonna daintily eat this. I was gonna 1-bite it. I was just gonna take it and, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna 1-bite it. There we go. It's actually not bad. It does have strawberry flavor to it. The whole thing almost disintegrated in my mouth. I don't know why I expected it to be cold, because it was not. It was kind of room temperature. The flavor's great. is whipped cream. I question why the whipped cream's not cold. I'd get the cheesecake again, but I'm banking on that breadstick. That breadstick actually was legit. Like it was.
All right, now it's my turn. I do want to try the breadstick because I like a good breadstick. For me, it is warm. I wish it would have had more seasoning on it. And I know this is gonna sound weird. I like a breadstick where you can eat it and it doesn't feel like all the moisture has left your mouth. And that, like, it just soaks it up. So it's like if you don't have a drink with you, you're gonna be chewing on that for a while. But now, we tried pizza yesterday, and we gotta try pizza again today. So as you can see, it doesn't really have that good of a crust on it. I can already tell you, I'm probably not gonna like this pizza more than yesterday, because just look at that flop. I like a pizza that can stand on its own. That is actually shocking. I actually like that more than Louis. I don't know if it's the pizza sauce or if it's the crust, but that
is better than Louis.
That's better than Louis, which is a shock for me.
That is actually a really good size pizza.
Wow. Cafe 4.
I know traditionally when you get it from here, it's kind of 2 of these. That makes a jumbo slice of pizza. But so far, not too bad. 2 restaurants are open before everything else, so this is where we are doing the, basic, like grab and go. We got here just in time because the line is out the door right now, and so maybe go back in line and get some more pizza. But we're gonna pace ourselves tonight and not overdo it like we did last night. So
I didn't rate this pizza, but I literally finished it. That is delicious.
Whoops, sorry.
I would honestly give that pizza alone. That was really good. Like, I am shocked by how good that is. Because Cafe 4 has always failed us. So honestly, I would give that pizza a 7 out of 10. So I would actually say come to Cafe 4. It surprised me and may surprise you. All right, the event has just started and we have our first ride of tonight, which is going to be the Incredible Hulk. This was made by B&M back in, I believe, 1999. It has had a retrack, which had made it a lot smoother. I still think that retrack's a couple years old. But this is amazing. From the last ride on it, we're going to get back on it, see how it is, rate 1 through 10. Why not?
5 minutes later.
It hasn't changed at all. This ride is still an incredible ride here at Universal. And I want to say thank you to Universal staff for keeping this coaster up and running great. We had a Universal staff member come up and actually talk to us about the ride. Unfortunately, I was unable to get his name, but if you are seeing this, then hey, shout out to you. You know who you are. But anyway, let's continue on and see what our next ride will be. Maybe something magical? We're not for sure. Well, it looks like I was wrong. Some of the party wants to ride the flat ride next to it, which is Storm Force Accelatron. For those of y'all who know me, you know I hate teacup rides, so I am not riding this, but I will happily watch because Mikey has already said he's going to be spinning the wheel so hard he might fly out. So we're going to see. They all have their own cars. We're going to be watching. Mikey said he's going to be spinning like crazy. Let's see if he actually does. So, over to them. What do you think? Was he spinning pretty fast? Could you spin faster? If so, let us know in the comment section down below. But on to the next ride. Up next, we have what people say is arguably one of the best dark rides. I certainly have to disagree with them. But next up is Spiderman. Let's go in and catch some villains.
Man, you shouldn't be out here. With Doc Ock on the loose, this could be the most dangerous night of my life. You guys did all right. but don't give up your day job. Say cheese. See you later.
So I know people think that that's their favorite dark ride. No. I tried putting the glasses on for literally 3 seconds. And after that, I said I had to take these off. I don't know what it is about these rides here at Universal. They just make my stomach turn. But another ride down, on to the next.
All right, so next stop for some snacks. Right across from Spiderman, there's this little kiosk thing, and I'm super excited about this one because my dad, quiet Dr. Doom, my dad and would make these when I was a kid. This is a little different than I'm used to. It's very heavy. This is a potato knish. So like seasoned mashed potatoes inside a puff pastry. And then over here we have a chicken empanada. Chicken empanada is a little doughier than I expected an empanada. I am going to crack this open though because I'm curious on what is in it other than chicken.
Yeah, there was no description.
There was nothing listed for it.
Oh dear.
So I'm intrigued by that. It does not have peas in it. I cracked it open. It has chicken, and since I already cracked this, I'm gonna go ahead and try this one first. Let's see here. It smells a little like a rotisserie chicken. It's like when you go to like Sam's Club or Costco and you get the rotisserie chicken. That's what it reminds me of. So we'll see. It's got a lot of surprises. I get a lot of onion. I get a lot of vegetable. I'm usually not a fan, but whatever the sauce is in here, it's actually pretty good. I'm really excited for this. Matthew couldn't wait on his. He dug in.
Well, I just broke it open and took a little bite of the mashed potato. I'll keep my mouth shut for now.
It did say that it was supposed to have a sour cream like dipping sauce, so I'm assuming when you buy this for a regular day. This is heavy. We're going to start with that. So this, to me, on a normal day, I think this would be a good heavy snack for a day here at the park, so we're going to try it. This is exactly my childhood in a bite. This is delicious. It is
Oh wow.
very seasoned mashed potato. It's a lot of potato, but it's in this flaky pastry crust. Usually when you go to like New York and you go to the like hot dog carts and things, you would get a little bit of a thicker crust. So when you snap, Dr. Doom's Fearfall agrees with me with that loud scream. Dr. Doom's trying to steal my potato knish. He ain't gonna get it. So it's my potato knish, and it's a little flakier than I'm used to, but it's delicious. Like I said, this is my childhood. I think it does need that little sour cream dip to it though, because I'm a dipper. So I'm a sucker for a dipping sauce when it comes to something. So this with some sour cream, I think it's a good fit. What do you think, Matt?
I think it needs. I don't like sour cream, but I think if it had like a cheese dipping sauce, like one of those, like the plastic cheese they have at Disney with the corn dog nuggets, I think something like that would be perfect with this. This is delicious.
This is
right.
good. I'm gonna go cross culture here. A pierogi. Have you ever had a pierogi, a Polish culture?
Yes.
The potato in this reminds me of the potato filling in a pierogi more than a kanish. And,
Daniel, I actually do think you might like this.
Yeah, Daniel, I know you're a little picky with
they are cream
textures and
potatoes.
flavors. More than welcome to try this here. We've got a little piece here for you.
All right. Let's give it. Shush. I'm trying to review here.
All hail Dr. Doom.
Let's try. A little bit truer than I expected. But yeah, that's actually not that bad. I will say, like, if it had a little bit more salt or maybe pepper to go with it, for me, it's not seasoned enough. Like, I would say a little bit more salt, but then again, I like salted potatoes. But that's actually not that bad. I'm actually really shocked by it. Universal Islands of Adventure has been shocking me all day when it comes to the food. Because we've been here several times and the food has never been this good.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Thunder Falls Terrace food is really good.
Yeah, we'll be getting to that Thunder Falls Terrace. We'll be getting to that soon. But overall, I would give this easily, instead of doing a scale of 10, I'm just gonna give it 4.5 stars.
As a true New York dish, I gotta give this 8 out of 10 taxi cabs. Because you know, when you call for a taxi cab, it's like, hey, taxi, give me a condition to go with my taxi, eh? You know, that's what my dad would say at least, because my dad is a New Yorker. So I had to grow up with that accent in the house. So, one thing that I absolutely love here in Marvel Superhero Island is the attention to detail with the characters, with the comics and everything, and then the setting here. The setting is, we are actually on a floating hovercraft made by Professor Xavier of the X-Men. Now, over here, you see these giant yellow fragments. This is actually lightning that has been coming out of the ground with the powers of a meteorite. That's what the smoke on the ground is over there, is the meteorite is still smoking. So we can't be anywhere where somebody can, you know, attack the Marvel superheroes. So that's why we're on the hovercraft, because we can actually take this whole hovercraft and relocate it to a whole new area if need be. And what's really cool too is all of these characters. Dr. Doom, you gotta stop, man. All right. So all the characters are actually hand-drawn character artists by an artist named Adam, I believe. I'm a little sketchy on this, but he actually hid his name in every one of these characters. So if you take a look at the characters here, you can actually see names written in there. So if you take a look in the hand of Dr. Octopus, you'll see A-D-A-M for Adam. Adam is the artist who drew almost all of these characters here. So Captain America as well here, drawn by our favorite artist, Adam. This one's a little high for me, but I'm gonna do my best to point it out here. All the way up on his arm, if you look there, it says Adam.
Let's see if we can get it.
So we made our way over to the Toon Lagoon area where it's always Sunday Fun Day here because we're in color today. Yes, that's right. And so we're here at Wimpy's Burgers. I believe that's the full name of it here, over in the Popeyes area. And I got the Wellington Burger, which I'm not a tomato fan, so I took this giant tomato and onion off, actually. So I got lettuce, pickles, and whatever the sauce is that's on it, with some curly fries. And this is Joe, a good friend of ours here. And Joe is going to bravely try the vegan burger here. It is a black bean, mushroom, and corn burger. And everything is vegan. The bun, the cheese, the sauce, everything. So let's see how this goes. Joe's braver than me. I'm not a mushroom fan, so what's to you, bro?
It is very mushy.
As a great musician would say, it's a no for me, bro. That's an interesting face.
If you're vegetarian, vegan, have at it. But for
All
me,
right, slide it over. I can't. So just keep in mind, folks, we are trying these foods because they are included with the price of this. So by no means are we saying this is a bad thing.
No.
I am going to. Are you going to eat this again?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to take off the onion because I cannot do onions.
the tomato.
Tomato, I don't have that big of an issue with. I feel like the tomato might add to it.
But believe me, it's like cutting into
It's all right. So as you can see, like, look at that patty. It is falling apart in my hands, folks. So right, I know I'm screaming inside too, kid. So here we go. I don't hate it.
It's just
No, I agree 100%. Joe says the texture of it. It is literally like a giant mush. That being said, like, taste-wise, it is not bad. I'm curious on this like cheese here that has not melted at all. It is a vegan cheese. It's on a hot thing. Like, look at this.
I mean, that's one thing about vegan cheese is that they never really melt.
You can see it's like very. I bet you it's cashew cheese. It might be almond cheese.
How nutty is it?
Almond cheese.
I couldn't remember.
Again, I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it. It's just,
I feel like this is gonna sound really weird. If you deep fried that burger, I think it would be good.
Oh.
Because look at this.
see the patty.
Joe just trying to pick it up. It's literally just falling apart.
It doesn't taste good.
The taste is actually better than I thought it was going to be with mushrooms and, you know, other things. But both of them have come with curly fries. And,
Which is one of the best kind of fries out there.
it really is. And watch this, folks. I'm going to do a double feature here. This is another thing that they serve here. This is a Dole Whip Pineapple Sorbet.
Sorbet?
Sherbet, sorbet, something.
Sorbet.
Sorbet. It's with an S, and I say things wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this French fry. I'm going to dip it right in there.
What?
You ever go to... You've never been to Wendy's and dip your...
That's a Frosty. That's chocolate.
Well, I did a salted caramel Frosty the other day, so...
That makes sense.
So I've got some
They actually do that in the commercial.
pineapple curly fries. Now I'm going to try the all beef burger, the Wellington. Again, I did take the tomato and the onion off of mine. Did keep the lettuce and pickle on there, though. So.
They have mine.
All right, here we go. They call it Wellington sauce. It's mayo ketchup. It says it on the menu. Mayo ketchup. I'm a sucker. I put mayo, ketchup, and mustard on my burgers normally. So for me, this is
Good burger.
good burger.
We are here in front of Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, TM. And we're going to do this. We're going to get everyone on because we have some guests that have never ridden it before. And we're going to get their reactions to this masterpiece of a coaster. Or, as some people say, the best ride here at Hogwarts. Or at Hogsmeade.
Don't mind the Thestrals. Dead clever and useful they are. Right, off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. We'll have to round up the Scroops before they set fire to anything else. They just don't know what they're doing. Whoa, no, there's no need for that. Well, I think that's enough for today. You should probably head back.
So I am here with my friends Jamie and Bo. They just got their first 2 rides on Hagrid's. But how was that for y'all? Like, how would you describe it?
The best coaster in the park. Amazing.
The best ride in the park, actually, I believe the best ride in all of Universal.
Oh wow, that's. Some people would agree with you. As in, for me, of course, the Velocicoaster, but I understand Hagrid's is more of a storytelling ride, and that is one thing that I think really sets it apart from other rides as well. But thank you so much for letting me get your reactions.
You're welcome.
There's also hidden surprises in the ride.
We won't spoil them for you.
Yeah.
But if you haven't been able to get a chance to get out here,
Yes.
you need to come and get on this ride. It is amazing. We are here inside Velocicoaster. This is the best ride here, in my opinion.
Thanks to major advances in genetic engineering,
They're now starting to do the story.
Right here on Jurassic.
We're gonna get on this ride.
Combined with the ultimate state-of-the-art
So good. We
My
love this
number
ride.
one.
It's my number one in the park.
My number one, period.
In a way.
Okay, so we just got off of Velocicoaster, and we also have a first-time rider as well. This is our friend Joe.
Hi,
Your
y'all.
first time here at Velocicoaster. How was it?
I thought I died 3 times. My heart's still racing. The airtime on that ride is crazy. I was next to the last row. The airtime on that thing was crazy. If it wasn't for the restraint, that was all that was holding me in. That's it. Like, I lifted out of the seat. I was going to be out of there if they wouldn't have been there.
Now,
it was crazy.
But now that you've ridden both Velocicoaster and Hagrid, which one would you happily ride again?
Hagrid. Velocicoaster, I am too old for this.
The correct answer is both.
Yeah.
Both. I agree. Velocicoaster, though, is an experience.
But as I've said
It is so
before,
good.
the best roller coaster is Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
The best
Best
family
ride.
coaster / family ride is
I
Hagrid.
agree with that.
They're the best 2 rides.
They
period.
are apples and oranges. Trying to compare the two is literally like comparing like 2 very, very different things. They are
Apples
both
and oranges.
Yeah, they're They are both roller coasters, but Hagrid tells the story Velocicoaster is meant for thrills.
But I will say, Velocicoaster still solidly my number one.
But
It's real
now,
smooth.
we basically finished up on coasters, but I think we have one more meal we want to tell you all about. So come on, let's go back over to Hogsmeade for the 3 broomsticks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have made it to the 3 broomsticks, and let me just say, as many of you probably know, I am a very picky eater. I've said that several times on this channel, and I usually do not like fish. But last time we went to SeaWorld, while they were having kind of like their own festival, I tried the fish out there, and it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the fish and chips here. The chips, they're just fries.
Now, to be fair, they did used to be roasted potatoes, and you did not like them.
Yes. We're gonna try the fish. I picked out a piece, looks good and crunchy. We're just gonna go in and hope for the best.
Oh, I hear that crunch from here.
When it comes to fish, I am very, very finicky. It cannot taste like fish, and thankfully this does not. It has a nice crunch to it, very light, very fluffy, which I did find a bit weird. But overall, it's really good. Would I see myself ordering this just outside of everyday life? Not really. I would only probably get it if I'm here at the meetup, only because I know I'm not gonna finish the whole thing. So the little servings that they do here is perfect for that. And this is one thing I want to emphasize, that if you are a picky eater like I am, this is the best time to try new foods, because if you don't like it, it was free. It didn't cost you a penny, and this is the best time to do it. But now that I've given my 2 cents, thank you for coming to my TED Talk, we're going to go over to Matt and have him tell us what he thinks.
As I said before, Daniel's a very picky eater. I'm just going to go ahead and just grab this, because I know he's not going to finish it.
But it's not just us at this table. We also have Mikey and Joe.
Hello. It's all hitting us. Like, there's so much. And then, like, literally I'm sitting here with like 4 more plates, because you can't stop eating at this event. It's the problem.
But to be fair, we grabbed you a fish and chip, like, totally.
Yeah, okay. So yes, they did grab me a fish and chips on the way in, but I saw it and I had to grab it. So I have 2 plates of fish and chips in front of me. I also stopped along the way and I got a hero. So hero, I'll be honest, I don't know for sure if it's lamb or if it is beef. To me personally, it doesn't really matter. I'll eat either one. I am in the same boat as Daniel as well. I'm not a big seafood eater. That being said, these fish and chips are amazing. I've had them before. So for me, this one's a little soggy compared to what I'm used to, but it's very good. Crunchy, not fishy. I would love a little bit of tartar sauce on the side. I know it does come with tartar sauce during the day normally. I squeezed a little bit of lemon on mine just to give it that little extra. And yeah, it's quite good. I'm gonna pass this here, but I'm gonna try this hero out. I don't know if I intend on eating it all, but you know, we're gonna try this. It's got a tzatziki sauce on it, because you know, Greek stuff. It's quite good. If I got it again, I'd get it without onions. It's got a lot of onion on it. It's just diced raw red onion.
The fish and chips, delicious. I just put some lemon on it. I ate that whole piece, no problem. And I did wish they did have tartar sauce, but they have malt vinegar. I'm not a fan, but I know many are. Delicious.
It's time for dessert, which is an oxymoron because we've been eating sweets all night. We have delicious apple crumble pie. I've had this in the past. It's still hot. I'm just gonna be like, you know, for the views, I'm gonna eat this pie. I'm not gonna eat all this pie. This thing legitimately weighs like 3 pounds in my hand, guys. I wish they served the clotted cream. There's like a butterbeer clotted cream for dessert that they have here like during the day normally. And that's something I've never had here. I've had this pie numerous times. It is good. It is one of the best values as well, because I want to say this is maybe like $7 or $8 or something. and it's a decent size. Like, we have all been picking at this, and that being said, look at how much of it is still left. Like, there's still a lot of pie, it's a lot of crumble, it's a lot of apple, it's a lot of sugar. It's like after midnight, I think, like, and we're still partying hard here.
With that, we want to say thank you all for watching to the end of the video. It was amazing. As you can see, some of us are more tired than others. We have ate a lot, we have rode a lot, and we want to say thank you for watching to the end. So as always, I'm Daniel.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Mikey.
And we are A to Z Thrills. And as always, say it with us now.
Keep calm
calm
and coaster on. Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.